So I'm David Maginley. I'm a chaplain here at the QE2 Health Sciences Center in the cancer program in palliative care. I find that patients commonly will protect their family from the conversation and reality of death. But they have begun to negotiate with it from the moment they were diagnosed. And it's been the secret inner world that they've been wrestling with. And families protect the patient from the conversation about death because it's their greatest fear and they don't dare speak it because it might give power to it or make it more real. In both cases, the people are not aware of how to be present with themselves. They're wanting to be responsible for the other person's feelings to protect them, and that's part of love. So to get them to talk about it, sometimes I'll be very blunt. I'll ask, with the family there, I'll ask the patient, what do you think it'll be like to die? Who would you like to have around you when you go? Are you curious about what lies in wait for you? Would you like to be able to watch over your family? I'll turn to the family. Would you like him to watch over you? If he promises not to scare you or mess around with your life. The quality of my presence can open up the conversation. The ability to be frank and gentle and name the elephant in the room. People, I find, are usually very relieved. I can't recall an incident in which a person ran away. I've seen people try to shut that down. A family member may say, oh, John is doing much better. He's been feeling more energy now. And what they're doing is covering the grief and the pain of losing it. But grief is the price you pay for love. So let's go there, because if you miss this moment of love, you're missing the most important work. So I may say to that individual, this is really, really hard. It's really hard for you. You guys have so much love. Then hold the silence and let the love speak. Let the people have a moment to meet that part of themselves that is so afraid and hold it, trusting, right, that they do know how to do this, but they need to be guided. And sometimes, I would even say often, that conversation does go to the afterlife. People have heard of others who have had a look at the other side and come back. They do want to talk about that and explore it, but there's nobody there to do it with them. So I'm able to say, well, actually, a couple of years ago, I was at a conference in Washington with 300 people who died and seen heaven. It's very interesting. Oh, then the stories roll. And someone in the room will have read a book about it or seen a movie about it. And suddenly the floodgates are opened. And it's either animated conversation with deep and lovely connection, or it's the tears. You know, so pull the wife close to her husband, have her sit by the side of the bed, hold her husband's hand, right? Look into each other's eyes. Let's hold this moment, right? Say the words you're aching to say, but you're so scared that your tears will never stop. But it's part of the love. So that's really what the work is about.